I think that a lot of people have a very big misconception when it comes to their dreams. You have a dream that is so grandiose, so big, that you expect everybody to come there and support you to do it. And you are sadly mistaken.
So call on me, baby. You know you see me calling. You know you see me calling. So girl, no darling. You want a gentleman? Here I am, baby. Your love drive me crazy. I met her back in on shorty.
What's good, Swaggy Gang? What's good, family? Welcome back to another video. So for today's video is how to chase your dreams even if nobody believes in you. And yes, that nobody includes your family, your friends, your community members, your church, everyone. All right? First of all, let me start out by saying, I think that a lot of people have a very big misconception when it comes to their dreams. You have a dream that is so grandiose, so big, that you expect everybody to come there and support you to do it. And you are sadly mistaken. One, it is nobody's responsibility to support your dreams. And I wish that children kind of like understood this from a young, very young age. Because if they did, I feel like the world would be at such a greater place right now, because children dream freely. Children have their own goals that they want to do, but they are constantly being picked. You can't do this, you can't do that, this is impossible, this is impossible. And so like they just grow up getting a collective of ideas of people that are not chasing their dreams, people that are miserable in their own lives, telling them how to live their life. How do you expect someone that doesn't have any dreams to help you, support you, to chase your own dreams? Think about that. For you to be able to dream, for you to be able to have goals that are that large, you have to almost be crazy in a sense, right? You have to think from a different perspective, right? And it's just like most people have like a black wall in front of their face. They cannot see above the possibility. They cannot see above what's in front of their eyes. And for you to be able to dream, you have to be able to visualize. You have to be able to think of the impossible. You have to be able to think of the things that you are not even able to think or even realistic yourself most of the times. And you cannot expect the ordinary person to understand that. Especially the ordinary person that doesn't have any dreams of themselves or don't even have the courage themselves to chase their own dreams. How do you expect that person to make you feel comfortable about what your dreams are? Right? So stop thinking about this whole idea like people need to support me, my family needs to this, no. It's your dreams. It's your responsibility to nurture that. It's your responsibility to protect that at any cost. And I wish this idea came to me sooner, or from a younger age. You know, growing up, like I still have a lot of dreams, and it's just like it's sometimes really hard to just tap into that, just because of so many different ideas that you grow up kind of like believing in, that success was not meant for you. It's just crazy, especially when you come from a family where nobody kind of like is doing the things that you're doing. I'm not from an entrepreneurial family. Everything that I'm learning, I'm having to learn on my own. Everything that I'm doing, I'm having to teach myself. There's no blueprint for me to follow. There's no uncle, there's nobody that I can hit up right now and be like, yo, this is it. No. I have to do things on my own. I have to put myself through college for the most part, and I have to do everything when it comes to my business. But I have to understand that at the end of the day, I have to be my strongest supporter. I have to be the person that is telling me, Mo, keep going, don't stop, keep going. Everything that you're doing is for a reason, it is for a purpose. Once I rewired myself, once I rewired my thinking, the way I look at life completely shifted. The way I look at my dreams completely shifted. Right now, I feel like I'm unstoppable. Like I really feel unstoppable, bro. I real life feel unstoppable. I feel like I can do anything that I put my mind to. Now that's easier said than done, but I really do believe that. The universe is here for me. A lot of the times we think that we are here by ourselves. No, the universe wants you to succeed. I really and deeply believe that the universe wants me to live a very fruitful and comfortable life. And I am going to do everything that I can to reach to that point. There are no excuses whatsoever. Nothing is impossible. Nothing. Making money, I used to think making money is hard. It's not hard. But you have this mindset that making money is hard, and that's what kills us. That is what killed me, and it's continuing to kill me at some point. But I'm starting to retract that energy back. That regardless of what amount of money I said is hard to get, it's not hard to get. It's possible. It's more than possible, because there's so many people that are rich, so many people that are wealthy, so many people that are living life on their own accord, living life on their own schedule. Financial freedom, being able to do whatever they want to do, being able to travel wherever they want to travel. This is not something that God has picked some selected few and be like, okay, you are the only person that can achieve this. No, everybody can. And so once you tap into that inner being, once you tap into that inner self, once you tap into just understanding that, yo, the universe wants me to be great, the universe wants to be successful, you are going to be successful. I know I'm going to be successful. I can confidently say this in front of the camera because I know there's nothing that can stop me. I'm the type of person that when I set my mind to something, I'm going to do it, regardless of what it takes. It is going to happen. And that is something that I can guarantee. That's something that I can promise myself. Because in my head, I'm already successful. In my head, I'm already rich. In my head, I'm already abundant in my way of thinking. Where I'm at now, I wasn't supposed to be here. Speaking in front of the camera right now, it wasn't supposed to happen. There's so many things that we take for granted, even learning how to speak English. These things were not supposed to happen. Being uncomfortable to be able to talk to you guys right now was not supposed to be happening right now. It was not. But once I learned to be self-sufficient, once I learned to have the right crowd in front of me, once I learned to have the right people in my corner, that's it. But you have to understand that regardless of who you have supporting you, the main person that is supposed to be your biggest support system is yourself. Learning how to motivate yourself, learning how to inspire yourself, learning how to keep yourself to be dedicated and consistent is really the cheat code to life. Because I wholeheartedly believe that once you get that figured out, there is nothing that can stop you. Nothing that can stop you at all. I'm so sick and tired of living life thinking that certain things is just meant for certain. It's not. It's really not. I'm extremely, extremely angry at myself for thinking that the only way that I can live through life, the only way that I can make ends meet is through going to a job that I don't enjoy doing. Having to smile at people I don't want to smile at. This is the idea that I had in my head. Even down to the way that when some people would come late to class, the way that teachers and professors would be like, oh, when you get to a job, this is not gonna fly, this is not gonna. Who said I need a job? Who said I can't run my own business? Why is it that that's the only example that you have to use as a reason why timeliness is important? So every time I heard that, it just rubbed me off, because I'm just like, who said that's what I want to do with the rest of my life? Who said I want to live a life where someone has to tell me you are late to this place, you are late to that place, you are late to this job, you are late to that meeting, da, 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 da. Who said that's, why can't I set my own meetings? Why can't I set my own times? And so stop going through life thinking that people are supposed to come gather up and help lift you and help push you to, no. If you're waiting for that to happen for you to chase and pursue your goals, you are never gonna get anywhere. Because people are caught up into their own lives, regardless of who it is, your parents, your sisters, your brothers, whoever. People are caught up into their own lives. But once you have a collective of people who kind of think the same, the journey is a little bit easier. Not even a little bit, a lot easier, but you have to understand that it all comes from you. It all begins and ends with you. You have to learn to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that is the only way you're going to succeed. That is the only way we are going to make it. And I'm saying this to you guys because I'm saying this to myself as well. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not. But I understand that my level of thinking needed to change. I needed to have that shift. My paradigm needed to shift. And the same needs to for you as well. If you want to get somewhere in life, if you want to achieve something worthy, you have to think differently. You have to maneuver differently. So stop going through life thinking people owe you things. Nobody owes you anything. That's really my way of, nobody owes me nothing. You don't have to support me. Because at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing this for. This is for me. So why do I care about what someone else has to say about my dreams? This is my life. This is nobody else's life. I'm responsible for this. You are responsible for your own dreams. You are responsible for your own life. After you get to a certain age, there's no more excuses. There's no more excuses. You have to rewire. You have to think differently. You have to understand things from a different perspective. And stop looking at people. Stop begging for people's approvals. What do you look like? A grown man, a grown woman going begging for people to believe in the things that you yourself don't even believe in sometimes. But once you have that conviction, once you have that mindset that like, yo, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do it. Don't even care about telling anybody, do it. I said to myself, I'm gonna start back on my YouTube and I'm gonna drop 2 videos, 3 videos a week. Guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop 2, 3 videos a week for the next year, for the next 2 years. No excuses. I don't care if it's not edited. I don't care what it is. The video is going to drop. It is going to drop by all means necessary. That's my goal. That's my dream. And I want you guys to know, because I want to be held accountable. But I'm gonna hold myself accountable because I know this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I said I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it regardless of what it takes. Regardless, it does not matter. It's going to happen. I'm a little turned up right now, but I hope this video was helpful to you guys. And if it did, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out of here. Peace. Matter of fact, if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. Because guess what? You're not responsible to help me chase my dreams, man. I'm responsible for me. You know what I'm saying? So take the information and go if that's what you want to do. Peace. I'm out of here.